Whoa, that was fast. We're live! Hello. For those of you that are joining us over from Jet's channel, thanks. Welcome to Leah's channel. If you're new here, I mainly I mainly post a lot of vlogs. I try to do some funny content. I do a lot of gameplay and stuff, and a lot of it's more behind the scenes. I'm basically the polar opposite of Jet's channel, so if you're into super serious operator stuff, that's not me. I mean, I'm really good, but I'm not a try-hard like Jet.
Oh my goodness. No, Leah is really good. I wish my camera would have been recording at the DesertFox game two or three weekends ago. I saw Leah walking alone down the street, and I looked at one of my squad mates from some squad, and I was like, dude, here comes Leah. Like, we need to cue up the final boss music. This is gonna get crazy. And it kind of did. I saw Leah destroy someone in front of my eyes with my ARP-9, and me and another guy looked at each other and were like, okay, well, I guess we have to take her on. And we were both pretty nervous, especially because she had that ARP-9. But Leah's a good player. Do not underestimate women. They're going to get your butt.
Going to get you. So on this stream, we're going to talk a little bit about some of our favorite guns to use in pickup games and skirmishes and or kind of trolley weapons. I like it when people underestimate me because then it makes it a lot funnier when I kill them. And it makes for more fun content for me in general, I think. But yeah, so I guess I'll get started since you just talked about it. I got to use this ARP-9 for the very first time at DesertFox events a couple weekends ago, and oh my goodness, I'm going to be using this basically at any indoor CQB event.
Oh my god.
From now and forever, as much as I can. This is an Umbrella Armory upgraded ARP-9, so it shoots like 40 billion rounds a second, and it's freaking insane. It's like
it's an A10 Warthog turned into an airsoft gun.
I have on video someone say, "What is that, the A10 Warthog you have there?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, it is." So this is just really fun. It doesn't have a lot of range, but it shoots 1 billion rounds, so you don't really need a lot of range.
You got a super chat.
Ooh, don't do it, Credo. I tried asking this before, but I didn't make it. Are you going to do one of y'all's events on the East Coast this year?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Our main East Coast game for DesertFox events is Citadel Siege, or at least that's what its title is this year. It takes place in New Milford, Pennsylvania at EMR Event Park. If you've never been there,
is really cool.
Yeah,
really
if you've never been there, it's a very large green field with lots of, one main castle in the center of the field, followed by a small town and several smaller castles all strewn out the field. It's a very unique and very fun field to play at. Yeah. Registration for that game is going to open next week or so.
Yeah, so Jet just spilled the beans that we're going to announce that next week because we haven't announced it yet, but we're going to.
Whoops. Well,
it's okay, I mean, it's your company.
That's what you get when you tune in live to stuff.
Okay, your turn. Since you have guns falling. Ah!
Whoops.
Blinding us.
Turn on the sun. Okay, one of my favorite guns to use at pickup games is this KWA MP9. This gun is a gas blowback, and I don't know, it's just
Does it
really
have a big
fun.
enough suppressor?
Not really. Yeah, this is a B&T licensed suppressor from ASG. Take it off for you guys. Without this thing, this gun is super loud. So basically it just gives my position away all the time. There we go. All right, so without the suppressor on, this is how small the gun can become. You can fold the stock over like so. Like I said, it's green gas powered, so one thing I like about this is I don't have to remember to charge batteries. I can just grab a can of Elite Force green gas, the magazines, fill it up, and then just shoot. And I like to use this too when I'm not recording, when I just want to like have a fun day for myself. Because, I mean, who doesn't like shooting gas blowbacks?
Yeah, and gas blowback guns are always so much fun. I wish more places did gas blowback only games because those are so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So if you run a field or go to a field a lot and you have some sort of influence, tell them that you want gas blowback only games because they're insanely fun. Because this basically means everyone's on an equal playing field, unlike regular airsoft games where you have people with like Polar Stars or umbrella guns and then people with like rentals that have been beat to crap and shoot like 50 feet, if that.
Rest in peace, rental hoodie kid.
Yeah.
Your birthday party. Sorry about your birthday party being ruined by tryhards.
My other favorite gun to run at pickup games or basically any indoor event is this Elite Force MP5. I just got this. I've only had this for a little less than a year now, but I just really like small guns, and this has Avalon internals, so it shoots so far. So the Avalons are the really nice out of the box guns. Mm-hmm. I like guns that I can just pull out of the box and they're going to shoot really well and perform really well, and that is the MP5. It's awesome. I have a lot of gameplay from Extreme Airsoft. I use this a lot at Extreme Airsoft in Rhode Island whenever we play there, and a lot of other indoor fields. MP5 is...
It's just a great, like, MP5s in general, just great for indoor fields. They're nice and small. What I really like about the Elite Force versions is that it comes with a threaded barrel already, so there's no needing to swap this muzzle out for something else. I haven't been able to...
You have to run tracers if you're indoors. You have to.
It just looks cool, okay?
Well, yeah, and you can also see your tracers bouncing off people, so...
Yeah, that's the best part.
They can't argue as much. And I like this stock. We have both the MP5K, right? Which has
we have pretty much all of them.
The collapsible stock. So we have two Avalon MP5Ks or MP5s. Mm-hmm. I like the full stock just because I think it's really comfortable, and I don't need it to be that much smaller. It's already a pretty tiny gun.
Well, since you're talking about that MP5,
yeah,
I should probably talk about
turn.
My MP5, the Black Widow.
The budget MP5.
Yeah, this is the competition series MP5 SD6 from Elite Force. This is battery powered. The battery fits here in the front stock of the gun. This MP5 SD is obviously heavily modified by myself. Inside the mock suppressor, I have an Ace Tech B&T tracer unit. That's how the suppressor comes off. It's in there basically with some electrical tape. To the bottom of the handguard, I've added a PTS Unity tactical rail and a Warrior O-Light from Warrior X. This flashlight is insanely bright. Like, I'm gonna light the whole room up right now with this. Look at that. I can't even point it at the camera because I'll just blind you all.
Yeah, it's like
I'll barely point it, but yeah,
it's like the surface of the sun.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could see, like, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it off and it's gonna get dim in here again. Boop.
Oh, I can't see now.
The pressure switch is just basically taped up here. I've got it clearing the charging handle so that way I can do HK power slaps all day long.
Slap it! Slap it!
One cool thing about the O-Light Warrior X is the pressure switch isn't screwed on, it's on there with a magnet. So instead of having to screw that whole thing off and do a bunch of other stuff, I basically just put the magnet on, take it off, on, off, there we go. And then let's say you don't want to run a pressure switch, you just want to leave this on all the time. There is a button back here, so you can just leave it on and off, and then to go to the pressure switch, let the magnet attach, and then now I can use the pressure switch. This gun retails for about like $120 or something. It's not very expensive whatsoever, and it's just a very well working MP5. Like, once you buy this, you don't need to do anything to it. Just use it till it breaks, and then maybe fix it or buy a new one. I have two.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I have my last troll weapon. This is actually my first airsoft gun ever, which was a classic Army UAC. It's got Armalite trades from way back in the day, and I got it polar starred. And so I don't run HPA that often, just because I don't like having to get air and remember a battery.
Traveling with a tank is also
traveling with a tank is really annoying. But when I very first started playing airsoft, I used this gun and I put these pink Magpul ladders on it, and they've been on there ever since. This gun is probably like 8 years old now. I got a custom unicorn attachment for the rail, and it's also got a custom unicorn on it.
Those parts are cool. I really like the rail cover.
Yeah, and I've got Amped Airsoft sells custom lines too, and so I got to get a pink custom line to go with it. And so just being able to polar star people with a gun with pink accessories is always funny to me. Just because people get so mad about pink, like ridiculously mad about pink accessories, and I'm not even really a fan of pink, but people get so mad about it that I just run it because they get mad, and I think it's funny.
What a troll.
Yeah. I only run pink because it's funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit to some auxiliary stuff that I kind of wanted to talk about. And that's magazines. So I've got several mags here. These are the magazines that I personally use the most for games.
You got the new ones already.
We'll go ahead and start off with that one. This is the new EPM1 from PTS. I like this one because it has a very distinct texturizing on the side. So when you grab this magazine, you'll know exactly which one it is. Also has a window here with a round capacity indicator. So when this orange thing is all the way at the top, it's full. When it's down to the bottom, it's empty. And it's got just a bunch of other nice features in it. Fits in most guns.
And it's like 250 rounds, isn't it?
Oh yes, this new one is 250 BBs in a mid cap. That's 50 BBs short of a high cap. Craziness.
It's madness. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, here's the original EPM. I still have a bunch of these. It has a round indicator as well down here on this window. When you see the orange follower, that means the magazine is full. There's no magazine empty indicator, unfortunately, for this one. But again, if you get the new EPM ones, you do have the indicator that shows you full and empty.
We have a lot of the Speed QB, the blue and red PTS mags, and those are the ones that I like using because I like colorful stuff. Obviously.
And one of the other new mags that we have is the Crytek mid-cap mag. This also has a little window here with a round indicator. And what's cool about this one is the whole magazine is see-through. So if you've got a problem with the magazine, you could simply remove the shell, as I just demonstrated, and you can see what's going on with the mag inside of it.
Yeah. That's my favorite part too.
Yeah, I really like that part about this. And then hopefully Crytek will come out with some other base plates, maybe like a Magpul style one. That would be really neat. So these are the magazines that I normally use. I don't like using high caps just because I don't like the jingle of the high cap, and
the winding.
I actually like the mechanics of reloading. Just the more you reload, the faster you'll get.
Train like you fight, brother.
Your turn, brother.
I've talked about all of my. Well, I forgot my last favorite troll weapon. The Derringer. It only has 2 shots, but it is hilarious. It's really easy to conceal. And it shoots like 400, like it's really tiny, but it shoots like 400 FPS. So if you shoot somebody up close with this, it really hurts. They'll call it.
Yeah,
trust me, I know. And you just load it right here.
It's a breech loader.
Breech loader. You put one BB here and one BB here. Close it, and you gas it at the bottom, And then I always have this hidden. I'll keep this hidden somewhere on my person. No one has ever found it whenever I've taken this with me in milsim games just because I think it's really funny. And no one's ever found it before, and I have shot people with it.
There might be gas in there still.
There's
Careful.
not. I checked it earlier.
Okay.
Just
pull the trigger.
The safety's on.
Oh, there was gas.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyeballs! Safety first.
Watch out!
It's okay. We already knew it was clear.
Yeah, I cleared it. I cleared it before I brought it in here. So just so you know. But this is from ASG, and it's just hilarious. And also, when you get shot with a Derringer, people are like, "What did you shoot me with?" And then you show them this, and they're like, "What the?"
That has happened countless times
Yeah.
at DesertFox CQB. Tom Starwood knows what I'm talking about. He's in the chat.
Yeah. Shoot jet. Oh, you can see the air.
All right, some more auxiliary equipment.
Abuse.
Got a new helmet. This is the PTS M-Tech replica. It comes without the Velcro attached to it. So
Yeah, you have to put it all on
if you get this
yourself.
helmet, you have to put the Velcro on yourself. It does come with instructions, kind of, sort of. It'll take a little bit to take a look at the picture that it comes with to figure out how to put the Velcro on. It also comes with the bungee or retention cords for NVGs. You also have to put those on yourself. Very easy. You just need a flathead screwdriver or something that can unscrew this bolt right here. Slip that in, bolt it back down, and you're good. The rails on the side are M-lock.
I was just laughing at Tommy. No, Craig Wong has to put it on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
And much like the OpsCore style helmets, it does have clips here on the rear or toward the rear of the rails to attach other accessories like a respirator or a gas mask so you don't get coronavirus.
And the padding inside these is insanely comfortable. Like, I hate wearing helmets. And I haven't worn a helmet in years for that specific reason. But I got 2 of these M-Techs just because they're the most comfortable helmet that I've worn ever. And so maybe I'll actually start wearing helmets again.
Yeah, the way I describe the padding in this compared to the OpsCore replicas is the OpsCore replica is basically a vise because it's got that crank. So you're vicing down the helmet on your head, and there's like some padding on the rear, and then maybe those 2 like very hard styrofoam pads at the top.
Yeah.
The M-Tech helmet is like your helmet is giving you a warm, soft hug.
Yeah, it's like pillows.
Yeah, it's
it's
got
got
pillows,
your-
and it's just hugging your head ever so gently.
Surrounded by pillows. Helmet pillow head. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
Yeah. So I usually wear this, I'm going to be wearing this helmet to all the games. My primary reason for wearing helmets, though, is not because I want to be milsim, but it's because it's the best platform for a camera.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
You don't have wobble.
Yeah, back here I've got a battery pack, and so I run a cord to the front, and then the camera goes here, and it always sits at the perfect position when I use the Brent Exploder NVG mount for GoPros.
Yeah.
So
I always wear a head
less-
strap, and I always have the issue of the camera, like,
It's too high, it's
it
too
always
low.
falls forward, like, after a significant period of time, and then
Yeah.
I'll look at my footage, and all my footage is just like this. Huh. Do you have anything else? Oh,
I
you
do.
have one more thing.
I have 2 more things.
Oh,
So the next
the
gun
jet show.
is another gas blowback. This is my Elite Force MP7 Navy. This is the true 1-to-1 scale of the MP7.
Yeah, these are fun. We have like
We had 2 of these.
we still do have 2 of them.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh.
We had like 4 MP7s, and now we are down to 3.
Oh, it's because I had the old KWA one.
Yeah,
and
we
as
still
soon
have
as
it.
as soon as this one came out, I got rid of the other 2
One of them.
or whatever.
We still have 3 MP7s.
Yeah. The kit. You gotta hang on to the KWA one for collection.
Yeah. We're airsoft gun collectors, so we have tons of airsoft guns that we never use that we just keep for collector's sake.
Pretty much. The only downside to this gun is I haven't figured out how to get this off to put a tracer unit on this, or else I'd be using this all the time at games. But everything else about this gun is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The blowback is nice and crisp. I actually haven't really had to clean this gun since I got it.
Never cleaned it.
Yeah, everything just works perfectly. One of the biggest upsides to this gun is the hop-up adjustment. The hop-up adjustment is right here. It's this dial. No tools, no nothing. Simply spin this dial in the direction that you need, and it is marked on the front, so it tells you which side or which direction to adjust for more hop and less hop.
Yeah.
And just
It's way more convenient.
yeah, and it also being an actual 1-to-1 scale is probably the coolest part of the whole thing, because
So you can train like you fight.
well, I feel like the KWA one is like baby MP7, like
Yeah, it is.
Here's boys MP7.
Yeah, it's the training wheels MP7 before you get your nice MP7.
Before you upgrade to
Yeah.
1-to-1 scale.
So your
MP7.
grown-up MP7.
All right, and then the last thing that I have, it's for gear. This is the rig that I've been wearing to a bunch of pickup games lately. This is my British PLCE. I don't remember what that stands for off the top of my head. But it is basically just a bunch of...
Zoe's here, everybody. She's been trying to get us to play with her.
It's basically a belt with suspenders or H-harness, and then just essential pouches. There's 2 GP pouches and 4 magazine pouches, and then this nice knife sheath that I have found a nice rubber knife to fit in there. So
Yeah, you have been wearing that a lot. You got that in.
It's just super comfy. I like it. I don't need to worry about, what's gonna fit what, or if it matches with something. I just slap that on and it looks okay. It's just super low maintenance.
All right, that's all of it. We're done.
Handguns.
Oh, I brought these handguns out in case we wanted to talk about handguns that we like to use or that we use a lot. I use the P09. This is from ASG. I use the CZ P09 all the time, and I use the Elite Force 1911 all the time. Basically, if I am using handguns and I want something that's really reliable and that I know is going to shoot well, I pick up the P09 or the 1911. They both have great blowback. They both have great range. 1911 is just super fun because it's CO2.
Yes. Yes.
And the P09, love it. We have like 6 P09s in every different color. I'm not even kidding.
You get a P09 and you get a P09. Yeah. P09, P09, P09.
P09s for everybody.
All
Okay.
Right.
Time to end the stream so that way we can go play with Zoe so she'll stop making noise and interrupting our streams, I guess. Zoe, you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Who wants to say hi to Zoe? Who's Zoe? Come here.
Oh my goodness.
Hello. Say, oh no. Say hello, Zoe. Okay.
I'll hit the button.
Time to end the stream. Goodbye, everyone.